Good morning.
Yes, this is Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard Petty. You're live on LATalkLive.com.
Live.
Woo!
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Please. No, please. Thank you. More. Come on, give me more. No, not that. Yes, thank you.
Well, good morning. I'm here with my co-host this morning, Britt Prentice.
Good morning, Chef Richard Petty.
Yes.
Good morning. Did you have a good week?
I had a good week, and the wonderful Lexi Hernandez on the boards.
On the board.
Yes.
She's on the board. She's wearing yellow.
And then we have Deb Blaine on the Twitter machine.
On the Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I had a good week this week. Very exciting week. Lots going on. How was your week?
My week was really good. The powers that be at the station here, Richard and Veneric invited me to go to, they are having a benefit for a really cool cause right down the street here at Melody Bar and Grill on Wednesday. It was for Empower Tech.
Empower Tech.
Empower Tech. And basically what they do, they're right here in the building with us. And what they do is they teach people who have handicaps, like, people who are blind and, different things that they have challenges with, to do things on the internet and like use a cell phone and things that.
Wow, fantastic.
And it was, and it was neat. Some of those people that actually are clients of theirs came, and of course all the powers that be came, and Richard tended bar for a little bit.
He was a celebrity.
Yeah, they had celebrity bartenders there. Yeah, he was the only celebrity I recognized, but
I believe Richard could do his little mixology.
I think he's had a few. I think he's had a few in his life.
He's done that. In another life.
Yeah. But then we had some of our LA Talk Live girls come, which is cool. I mean, every like studio should have some girls. Yeah. And so we had some girls. And they did little interviews with us, and so I did a little interview with them. So you'll be seeing that pop up on LA Talk Live here and other places in the next week or so.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, man, we have a really great show.
Yeah, we do. Tell us about the show, man.
Oh, man.
I'm excited. Two guests.
Two guests. We have John Jamari and a special guest.
Jamari.
Jamari or Jamari, he said that's fine. It's either or.
Because he being nice.
Yes. John Jamari from Lovebirds.
Lovebirds Cafe. And where's that located?
And that's in Pasadena. They have 4 locations, actually.
I love Pasadena.
And he also has the cafe at the Los Angeles College, West Los Angeles College over there.
Oh, okay. And is that a Lovebirds too?
It's not a Lovebirds, but he's going to talk about that because they're doing something really special and unique over there.
Oh, cool.
For the college students.
Cool. All right. And who's our other guest?
And our other guest, we have Mr. Vincent Wade from Catchy Ads. He's a marketing expert.
Oh, yeah?
And some of his expertise has to do with food service and restaurants.
Oh, okay.
He has a few restaurants in his portfolio.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to talk about marketing and exposure and things like
that.
Oh,
good. We need some marketing and exposure.
Yeah. Yes.
Because we got our numbers, right? And we like our numbers, but we want bigger numbers.
Yes.
Yeah.
At this point, we're going to roll right into our news. And the big news is...
The big news
is that we want to thank everyone out there globally for
in internet land,
for your support. We just recently got our numbers back, and they're really, really great numbers.
Yeah.
I won't go into all the details.
Yeah,
but
don't go into all the deets.
But we're
just
getting,
give them the good deets.
The good deets is we're getting about 6.95% audience share out of 4 million listeners and viewers per month.
Yeah, but our goal was 45, so we're really low.
Yes.
So we need more listeners.
and not only that, it helps us a great deal because now we can ask for more advertising support. You know, people that will want to advertise with us, you should call us. You can call the station and talk to Professor Nass or Richard Carr. If you'd like to advertise with us, we're more than welcome to have you
and let's give you that
aboard.
number. Well, we'll give you the studio line, and we'll give you the internet logo call, whatever you call it, our address. 323-247-7443 is our studio line here. So if you have any questions, you have a call, you can definitely call us up today, 323-247-7443. And our Skype is LA Talk Live. That's LA Talk Live if you want to Skype. And, of course, we are always located right here at latalklive.com. We're streaming right now live into your boudoir. Yeah, I just wanted to say that word. It came into my mind at that moment. Hey, man, I had a couple funny things happen to me this week.
We're going to get some more news in, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to do the news? You want to do my little funny little stories?
Yeah, we do your story.
Okay. All right, I got stories. All right, I got stories. That's my stories.
Yeah, let's talk stories.
Yeah. Well, so I was looking online on Craigslist. I hope everybody knows what Craigslist is. Most everybody does. They're international place to find whatever you're looking for, pretty much on a personal level. So I was looking for a car, looking to get a new ride. And this guy had an ad on. It looked like a really nice car. He only had one picture, but he had one nice car, and it was really reasonable. Had low miles, had like 75,000 miles, right? So I said, all right, I'll give this guy a call. Okay, all right. So I call him up, and he calls me back, and he proceeds to tell me that he owns a car and he's got the papers, the pink slip, all that good stuff, but the car got towed in Lancaster. Now, for all you people across the world, Lancaster is like 100 miles in the middle of nowhere from Los Angeles. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, just draw a straight line into the middle of like the darkest part of your state. That's Lancaster. Excuse me for people who live in Lancaster. It's where trailer parks go to die, pretty much. Okay, all right. So I'm like, only in California will somebody actually try and sell you a car that got towed by the popo, and they don't have it, and possess it at this moment in time. Every other state in the union, they don't try this kind of garbage. It's garbage.
Yeah.
So I told him, I was like, I want to put him on a little goose chase. So I said, hey, well, call the tow truck company, and see how much you owe on a loan. Because he told me that he just didn't want the popo to be able to keep the car.
Oh, I see.
And he, and he said he thought it was only, maybe $500 or $600 on fees. It's like, boy, it sounded like it's been there for weeks. They charge like at least $50-$75 a day in those places. But I was like, have you ever heard that crazy kind of stuff before?
No, it's just.
Did they do back where you were from? They don't do that back where I'm from.
No.
Crazy.
Only in
crazy.
California.
Even Lixie's like, no, man, that's messed up.
Only in California.
Yeah. But so I was like, that's crazy. Yeah. But another little story. My girlfriend told me this. You watch Family Feud, or maybe you did back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Well, now they got Steve Harvey's on the show, right?
Yeah, they had Richard Dawson.
Yeah, and this is kind of a food thing, so I thought it was good for us, right? So the question was, with the top 6 answers or whatever, how they do it in Family Feud was, name another word that would follow after you say the word pork. Like the food, pork, right?
Pork butt.
You pork butt, pork, pork belly,
pork shoulder,
pork chops probably was the number one, So the girl, she's got to be from Mississippi or something. She says, pork lawn.
And
Steve's like, what? He said, pork lawn. Lion. Lawn. That's lion. She spelled it
She's
wrong.
trying to say loin.
And so he says, loin. Loin. I thought you said pork lawn, like mow the lawn.
No,
right?
like mother long.
Right, exactly.
Church.
But that wasn't the funny part. So that was the kind of little funny part. So then they get to, her family, and they were actually all very color coordinated. And you can watch this clip online. If you look up Family Feud pork, it will come up. So then they get down to like the brother, right? He's probably like 22, something like that. Okay, what word would you say after pork? And he looks at Steve Harvey and he goes, cupine.
Pork cupine.
And Steve goes, huh? What? And he goes, cupine. You don't like the animal. Cupine. Pork cupine.
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
Oh,
are you kidding me? Whack, 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 whack. Where's the cue there?
Oh,
Porcupine. Steve almost fell on his butt.
Porcupine.
I was dying. I was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" He said, "That's not going to be the number one answer, but that's the best answer I've heard in this TV show."
Oh wow!
It's a hilarious clip. Just look up on YouTube or whatever, wherever you catch clips.
Find that one.
Porcupine, pork. Just look up like Family Feud, porcupine. I'm telling you, you will laugh. You will share it on Facebook and stuff.
Well, I got some really good news.
Yeah, what's some news? Give us some news.
Some important regional news. We're going to talk about the historical Dunbar Hotel is getting a new lease on life.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, there it is.
Yes.
There it is.
Right.
The Dunbar Hotel goes way back to the 30s. It was a mecca for the jazz artists and entertainers of the day.
And what is it now?
And it's located.
No, it's a Recca.
Mecca.
I said a Recca because
no. It's being actually it's being renovated as we speak. Totally renovated back to its original.
Oh, that's
condition.
Nice. What part of town is that in?
And that's on Central Avenue on our Los Angeles South Side.
Oh, okay.
South Central, and it's at Central and 39th, and we are going to bring back something like what they're doing in New York with the Renaissance, the Harlem Renaissance.
Nice.
And this sits right in the middle of Jan Perry's council district. It also sits in Mark Wrigley Thomas's second supervisor county district.
Oh yeah, I'm all for doing that, refurbishing and restoring, places like that are and not tearing them down.
They're not tearing this down. This place, growth. This is where Duke Ellington and Dizzy Gillespie and hung out, Cab Calloway and all these guys, because back in those days, those guys couldn't come up to Beverly Hills anywhere when they came into town. So this is where they stayed, and it was, like I said, a mecca for jazz musicians.
Nice.
So we just want to give a big round out to of applause to Miss Jan Perry for spearheading this. Get this project. Hopefully, I think they're going to be open by Christmas or maybe the early.
Oh wow, that's really fast.
So thank you, Los Angeles. So we're going to.
What's that music?
Yeah, we get ready to go to a break.
Oh, is that the break music? Oh, okay. All right, we'll go to a break.
Go to our
that went
break.
Fast, man.
Yeah.
Did we finish with the news? Was that the news? That was it.
That was the news.
All right.
That's good news.
And that's good news.
We're going to be right back with Mr. Vincent Wade from Catchy Ads. Media and marketing
guru.
That's
right. We're LA Talk Live, and this is Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard Petty. My name is Britt Prentice. We'll be right back with lots more food and all sorts of good stuff.
We're more than just talk.
Personal Chefs, proud sponsors of Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard Petty. Ochre Group Personal Chefs have been providing quality gourmet culinary services to distinctive homes since 2004. For a free evaluation of dietary needs, call 818-850-9584. That's 818-850-9584. We will design a custom menu that fits your needs. So call us today, Ochre Group Personal Chefs. Let us personally make you a dish.
Yeah, it's your boy Young Laps, Larry the Legend. Hanging with my cousins. Hit me up on Twitter, Laps84. Hit me up on Facebook, Larry Houston, like Miss Whitney. Rest in peace, though. Exclusively, LATalkLive.com, Mondays at 8. Hit them up on Ustream TV too, Mondays at 8. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasures, babe. LA Talk Live, a remote talk. Whoa.
Do you suffer from degenerative diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroid tumors, high cholesterol, genital herpes, or a plethora of other diseases that rob you of a quality life? If so, then visit the website of herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra at dhealthstore.com and open the door to natural healing at an affordable price. dhealthstore.com has over 1,800 products created by herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra, specifically designed to help you heal the natural and safe way. At dhealthstore.com, you'll find everything from herbal formulas and cleanses, such as Tahuti's famous full body detox, as well as herbal teas, extracts, natural body butters, lotions, creams, children's products, hair care products, and of course, sexual enhancement products for both men and women. So visit the website of Tahuti Ma'atra, dhealthstore.com, or call toll free at 1-888-823-9416, dhealthstore.com.
This is Brett Chapin.
And this is Dorothy Dillingham Blue, inviting you to join us every Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time for our show, La La Land Talk.
Join us as we talk with some of the top talent in LA. Artists' untold stories, your phone calls, and live on-location broadcasts have made La La Land one of the best sources in LA for everything entertainment.
So don't forget to tune in to La La Land Talk.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com.
You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com.
Saturdays at noon Pacific Time. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk, Twitter, twitter.com/LaLaLandTalk. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live.
And we are more than just talk. I think we've got a Shakespeare monologue or two we could do. Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Kickball change.
Good
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
I'll do some Pippin.
Ooh, yeah. Some miming. I'm in a box. I'm in a box. I'm in a box.
My man Hughes. Lotus Jackson Jr.
And welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
You're listening to Let's Do Lunch. See, that
what was that again? Let's Do Lunch
with Chef Richard Petty.
My name is Britt Prentice, and I'll give you the Skype one more time. The Skype address is LA Talk Live, and our studio line, call us, give us a call, have some questions for us, is 323-247-7443, and of course we're at latalklive.com. And who's our guest here sitting right next to me?
Oh, man,
dapper young man.
Well, thank you.
Yes, we have Vincent Wade with us today from Catchy Ads. Welcome to the show, Vincent.
Thank you.
And how are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's a rough life, huh? Getting up early in the morning to be on the air, man. I just did a big noogie. You know, let's do lunch with Chef Richard Petty. Let's do lunch.
Let's do lunch.
But anyway, welcome to the show, Vincent.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Everything's fine?
Everything is great.
Yes. Actually, we have a caller.
Oh,
already.
wow.
Before we can get started.
All right, we'll have a.
But anyway,
we'll take a quick call. Let's take a quick call and see what they have to say. If we can, Lixie. Caller, give us your name. Tell us where you're calling from, and you have a question.
Hello.
Hi, who is this?
Hey, it's Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
Oh, Peggy. Peggy McDonald. How you doing today?
Y'all are having too much fun without me, I see.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Yes, we get ready to...
I just wanted to call in and invite all the listeners to come out Monday night to the Meanwhile Back at Cafe Du Monde show to hear your food stories, Chef Richard Petty, and some other great stories at South and Santa Monica.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to it.
That's
we'll give you a shout out later in the show, and we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and I hope you're going to bring some of that sweet potato cheesecake because I can't wait to try it. I've been thinking about it all day.
That was good. I had some. Well, we had some of that last week. Yeah, that was so good.
That was so good.
We miss you, Peggy.
Britt, you need to come out too and see
I'll be there.
You need to be in the next one.
Yeah, man. I got some food stories. I got stories.
Sure you do. Everybody does. Isn't that the truth, right?
I got a New Orleans food story.
Okay.
Oh my God! And you need to wear your little Cafe Du Monde hat that you wore when I was on.
That's
all right. Well, we'll be there.
They give me excuse to wear it.
Well,
I love it.
We'll be there, and hopefully we'll bring Mr. Wade with us.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you for calling, Peggy.
All right.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right.
All right. Let's get to our guest here. Vincent, so tell us about Catchy Ads. You know, I noticed you guys are doing a lot of great work in the downtown Los Angeles area. So give us a little more about your company in the background.
Well, first, Richard, we are a creative marketing advertising firm.
Yes.
My background is 2 college degrees, entrepreneur in the last 10 years. Helped and assist a lot of teams, built a 3,000 strong organization with a very well-known, established network marketing company. So that's my background. Although the college degrees are in computer science.
Yes.
But like they say, most people change their careers between 30 and 45. So
because they can't make no money in their dream job.
Yeah, we met through a mutual friend who's also been a guest on the show, Andre Lamar.
That's correct.
Yes, and one of the things I found that was unique about your company was the relationship to the restaurant industry and the dry cleaning industry in promoting food service. Tell us a little more about that profile and that business model that you have, where entrepreneurs, that are interested in branding themselves, how they can do that, with your company.
Sure, I'm glad you said that. We're actually, again, that's why we're creative. Okay, and hopefully in the future we come up with other creative ideas. I am speaking to the audience, the entrepreneur, the business owners out there. Branding is essential. You mentioned branding. It is essential to create a presence.
Yes.
Okay. So, and visibility is a key element. It's a very key element. Knowing your target market is another key element. So we are creative, and we like to help businesses and entrepreneurs just by being creative, help them with the target market and branding, having some presence.
Yes.
Visibility, as I said, is the key.
Yes. But I notice also, your particular vehicle of delivery is unique as well, with the dry cleaner.
Yes.
Hanging.
Yeah, let me see some of those, because I actually love those things.
Let's get some of those on the camera.
I was like, this is creative.
Well, very creative.
Well, this is actually a restaurant that we did, and
can we get that in the camera?
Yeah, we'll get that in the camera. Boom.
And let me just say what we do. We customize advertising from businesses and entrepreneurs, what have you, on garment covers.
On garment covers. That's the proper terminology for it. Garment.
Yeah. We like to call it shoulder ads.
That's shoulder
ads. Because it actually goes
shoulder ads.
Yeah, educate us. That's what we're here for.
Now, so this is the one that I like, though, because it has like a little "did you know" thing, and I'm like a trivia.
Yeah, and look, it has the cooking tips. See the cooking tips on this.
Yeah. Well, let me just say
dried herbs.
Dried herbs.
Let me just say this: we have 2 formats. Okay, we do a national campaign. Actually, one of our largest customers or a client of ours is Cirque du Soleil. Okay, actually we're doing work with them in New York and Boston.
That's top shelf stuff there, Mr. Wade.
And then the Chronicle is the second format where it's a community related within a 2 to 3 mile radius, and we go out and help a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs in that community and create public awareness.
Got it.
So let me give you the cooking tip that's on this thing that Vincent's company does. The cooking tip: dried herbs. When using dried herbs, always crush them before you add them to your recipe. This releases the oil of the herb and brings out more of the flavor. Is that true, Chef?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
all right,
absolutely
good.
True.
And this is the one that I love. I'm sorry. I got to read this because I love this. I didn't know this. And a lot of people in Los Angeles, born and raised, probably Lixie don't even know this. That did you know that Los Angeles City, his full name is Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles del Rio de Porciuncula. Did you know that? No, it's like 16 words. The real name of Los Angeles.
They just had to go Los Angeles.
Exactly. They picked Los Angeles out of all that. You know why?
It's out in the middle, right?
You know why? Because what that really means is all the Spanish speakers already know what it means, but it means Our Lady, the Queen of the Angels of the Porciuncula River. See, now I probably would have just shortened it to call it like Queen. I would have said Reina or something like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I love that.
I want to mention one other thing. My partner in crime couldn't be here today.
Yeah.
His name is Venturino Piccolo, and he actually owned a few restaurants. He's from Italy.
Yes.
We like to say Sicily. He's Sicilian.
He's from the south.
Oh, he's Sicilian.
Right. So
is he mafia?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
He's not. I wouldn't be working with it. My partner would not be a mafia. Okay, but he's the one that's the expert with sort of in the restaurant business.
But, okay. So with that said, so tell our viewers how they that are business owners and entrepreneurs out there. How could we use your platform as a targeting their market and focus in on delivery to their consumers out there?
Well, again, I would say creating that awareness, public awareness, visibility is the key. I mean, Coca-Cola said it best. If we advertise everywhere, by the 7th time, they will buy a Coke.
Give us some numbers, Mr. Wade. I mean, I remember we had a talk. We was talking about all the different. There was 100,000. Give us some numbers on. Because you have a lot of moving parts here. How many cleaners? How many shoulders do we have these?
My cleaners does it.
Say like in this market right here.
Well, you spoke of downtown LA earlier.
Yes.
Okay. We have a 24,000 distribution, which means that's about 10 cleaners. Because in a box that we deliver to the cleaners, 2,400 sheets are in the box.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's correct. So that creates that public awareness in that community.
Yes.
Now, is there any way that I know it's probably hard, but is there any way that, like, from using these shoulder ads that you can track at all?
We do.
Like the effectiveness?
We do. Cirque du Soleil did a good thing by adding a code that you have to go on the internet, type in that code, and then they will give you the 20% discount.
I got you. Then they could track from there.
Well, a lot of business entrepreneurs like to use coupons.
Sure. Yeah, there's plenty of coupons on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of coupons.
Yeah, and then some of them will use a 800 number, $1 special number.
There you go.
There's many ways. QR codes are a good way.
The QR codes. Yeah, this is very, very unique. Now, tell our viewers and listeners how can they get in touch? Say I'm listening. I'm out there. I got a little business. I got something I want to do. How can they get in touch?
How
do they find you?
First of all, they can call me.
He's got a phone number, ladies and
gentlemen. We do have a number.
gentlemen.
The number is 800-489-0299. Again,
Okay, give that one more time. Nice
800-489-0299.
And that's Catchy Ads, right?
That's Catchy Ads.
And do you have a website?
We do. www.catchyads.com.
How do you spell Catchy Ads?
CATCHADZ.
CATCHADZ.
Not
Y.
ADZ.
I did forget the Y.
Not Y.
Oh my God, I'm having too much fun.
Yeah,
CATCHYADZ.
Yeah.
Radio. That's
Catchy Ads.
Yeah.
See, I got your back.
Thank you,
Vincent, thank you so much for coming on the show. And we look forward to having you back again. We get ready to take a break. We're going to go to a break before we bring on our next guest from Lovebirds Cafe, Mr. John Jamari. Jamari.
Yes.
And,
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
All right. This
Appreciate
is
it.
LA Talk Live. We're Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard Petty. My name is Britt Prentice. We'll be right back. Hit us up on the studio line, 323-247-7443. Skype is LA Talk Live. And what are we, Richard?
More than just talk. We'll be right back.
Make us famous, and we won't have to feel so all alone. Out on the edge of the Milky Way, far from the paradigm, going to school, serving time. On the edge of the Milky Way, dropped us off, left us here, smoking up the atmosphere. Lots of boys and girls living in this world are thinking we need to go faster. We're picking up the pace in the human race. We don't worry about disaster. Don't worry, baby. Somewhere in there, an important part of our collective brain is missing. It's outrageous, like Las Vegas. We're all together, but we're all alone. Oh, out on the edge of the Milky Way, far from the paradigm, going to school, serving time. On the edge of the Milky Way, they dropped us off and left us here, smoking up the atmosphere. Please, can't somebody tell me?
Okra Group Personal Chefs, proud sponsors of Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard Petty. Okra Group Personal Chefs have been providing quality gourmet culinary services to distinctive homes since 2004. For a free evaluation of dietary needs, call 818-850-9584. That's 818-850-9584. We will design a custom menu that fits your needs. So call us today, Okra Group Personal Chefs. Let us personally make you a dish.
This is Brett Chapin.
And this is Dorothy Dillingham Blue, inviting you to join us every Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time for our show, La La Land Talk.
Join us as we talk with some of the top talent in LA. Artists' untold stories, your phone calls, and live on-location broadcasts have made La La Land one of the best sources in LA for everything entertainment.
So don't forget to tune in to La La Land Talk.
Exclusively on latalklive.com.
You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, and now Stitcher Radio. Or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com.
Saturdays at noon Pacific Time. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk, Twitter, twitter.com/LaLaLandTalk. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live.
And we are more than just talk. I think we've got a Shakespeare monologue or two we could do. Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Kickball change.
Good
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
I'll do some Pippin.
Ooh, yeah. Some miming. I'm in a box. I'm in a box. I'm in a box.
Hey guys, sick of all that top 40 music? Well, join me, Lixie the Engineer, and Mondo on our brand new show, Band with Mondo, where we support sounds from the underground every Saturday with a new artist from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in to live in-studio performances, Q&As with the artists, drunken debauchery, and much more, exclusively here on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Hi, I'm Tash Walker, and I want you to join me every Saturday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Cocktails with Tash Walker, where each week is going to be a big party. Why? Come celebrate with me for the very first lifestyle entertainment sports show. And on my cocktail menu, I have special celebrity guests stopping through, and you never know who might come through, boo. It just might be one of your favorite sports celebrities. From Cocktails with Tosh Walker, the entertainment lifestyle sports show. Right here every Saturday night, where we're more than just talk. We're Cocktails with Tosh Walker on LATalkLive.com.
My clothes ain't all fancy, and my car ain't brand new, but there is joy in my house.
Hello, I'm Joel Ramirez
And I'm Lolita Robinson Coppage, and welcome to Joy in My House
on LATalkLive.com. Inspirational radio
with a touch of recovery.
A reality show where nothing is left unsaid.
And no one is insignificant who says it.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV.
Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
What's up? Welcome back. To Let's Do Lunch.
Let's do lunch with Chef Richard
Chef
Petty.
Richard.
LATalkLive.com. Well, we're here with our
we got our guest coming in. Let's give him a hand. And he brought a friend.
Yes.
We like friends.
And we have our special guest, which I didn't announce. I wanted to keep that one special.
Yeah.
We have Mr. John Jomari.
Or Jomari.
Jomari from Lovebirds Cafe and Bakery. They have 4 locations, but their big location out in Pasadena, California.
Now, is it in Old Town?
It's about a mile and a half from east of Old Town.
Oh, okay.
And we'd like to welcome you to the show, and he brought a special guest, Mr. Daniel Cohn. Thank you for coming on the show, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being
Good
on
morning.
the show.
Good morning for lunch.
Yeah, get closer to the mic.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about Lovebirds.
Yeah,
you guys been, how many years now?
30 years, about 30 years now, yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah.
So you're doing something right, huh?
I'm still learning.
Yeah, we learn as you go.
Yeah.
John and his brother, they do an excellent job. And you're a master baker as well. We've been having a lot of bakers on because I love baking, but you're one of the top bakers in the city.
Right. We are you're master bakers, which meaning we know how to do breads, pastries, and sugar work. And but recently, in past few years, once we expanded, we haven't really been in the kitchen unless we need to go develop a formula or train somebody. Otherwise, we are managing the location, looking forward to expansions.
Yes.
How many locations do you have now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had 6. We sold 3. We kept 3, and then we have the college location, which is the 4th one.
Oh, so 4.
Yeah,
Wow, that's great.
4 locations. I mean, he and his brothers, they always they're running, man. You know, they're doing it. But you guys are doing it, and the community loves you for that. Yeah. They put out a consistent, top quality product. I'm just amazed. Yeah. I think Lester's gonna drop some of their websites and things like that. But but you know what, we would like to talk about, you also took over the concession at West Los Angeles College with Cafe West.
Absolutely, yes. There was a RFP done for it, and a lot of people applied for it, and it was through almost like a 4 or 5 month process.
Where you beat out a lot of people out here.
Yeah, we got selected. We were lucky enough to get selected, and
let's give you guys a big round of applause for
Woo! That. Hercules.
Now, the thing I was impressed about is the concept. We're a lifestyles radio show here, food, restaurant, lifestyles, and what you invited myself and one of my colleagues, Joe Rogers, over to take a look at your facility. And one of the things that we saw was the modern, healthy lifestyle platform that you're providing the students over there, which is unique. It's clean. It's you have these bars. Tell us about the health bars.
The whole mentality that we came to college with was to change some of the eating habits.
Yes.
And like serve chicken with no skin, for example, anything that's healthy. And then we got to know Daniel and his partner Khosrow, where they have a huge company in London, where they prepare and they make all this healthy food, including really unbelievable juices with lemongrass and cinnamon and things that you don't see anywhere, with no sugar added, no fat added,
No
nothing.
fat added.
All
nothing.
fruit. Yeah.
All fruit.
You drink a 24-ounce.
Don't forget the vegetables.
Yeah,
the
vegetables, fruit and vegetables. Yeah, you drink a 24-ounce cup of juice. It's like a pound and a half of fruit in you. You know, so great stuff. And then they developed these bars that now we are making it from scratch here in West LA College and in Pasadena, where you got these bars. They're called oat bars, and they have no fat, no sugar, no.
So like a
sugar,
nutrition bar.
Very much so,
Okay.
and it's just a healthy bar, you know.
Yeah,
It
okay.
fills you up, and it gives you all kinds of nutrients, you know. And it has no fat, no sugar, no added sugar, no preservatives, nothing whatsoever.
Yes. Well, yeah. So
Well,
let's-
that's
let's-
organic. You know, the
Yeah.
epitome of organic, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't find anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Everything
So-
that you read is English. you know.
Sometimes it's not how you grow; it's how you make it.
Right.
You know,
It has a lot to do with how you make it. That's right.
Yeah. And you know, Joe and I listened to Mr. Cohn's colleague. You guys had a conference there the other day, and I was really blown away. We were actually there as media covering that,
Great.
so we can get some information on how we can share your concept with our listeners.
Yeah.
Mr. Cohn, tell us about your company from London.
Well,
England.
I do want to comment on that presentation that my colleague gave. It's not just about the food, but for us it's also about understanding what do we really know scientifically about nutrition and longevity, what keeps people living long and well, and that's important. It's important to be smart about that and not fall for some of the cheap talk that you hear.
Well, your colleague did a comparisons of Japan and the U.S. and with a longevity platform, you know, and why the Japanese have a better lifestyle than we Americans. But at the same time, he made a relationship to when Japanese come here or are born here, how that does no longer apply. Elaborate a little bit on that, because that was unique.
Well,
and I'm actually doing some Asian cooking today to try to tie that in.
Well, that's right. I mean, it really doesn't have anything to do with genetics in that case. That's why when people come to this country, they put on weight.
Exactly.
It's just got nothing to do with what they are. It has to do with their behavior and what they're eating. I mean, the Japanese in Japan, they eat a lot of whole foods. It keeps nutrients. It keeps fibers intact. And so when you eat it, it does what it's supposed to do.
By whole food, just explain quickly what that means to really dumb people like me.
Well, they're not cooking it as much. They're eating a lot of raw stuff.
Like sushi.
Like sushi, they're eating complex carbohydrates like fibers.
Like what? Give
Soba
us
noodles.
Things in the noodles.
What are soba noodles? Or just give us a couple little things so that people say, "Oh, okay, this is better to eat than the fried chicken I've been eating."
A lot of rice. A lot of rice. It
Rice.
fills you up.
Okay.
The carbohydrate chains are very long, so they're harder to digest.
What else besides rice?
Well, one
raw
thing they-
vegetables.
yeah,
Raw vegetables,
or
okay.
just slightly steamed.
Any
rice.
particular ones? Or
You should
no?
get as good a variety as you can possibly imagine.
Well, I can
Don't stop.
elaborate from a
Just
chef
keep
point
going.
of view. From
Okay.
a chef point of
Right.
view, bok choy, shiitake mushrooms, things like that. They have Napa cabbage, for instance. You know, this is all part of their.
I've got
No, it's like just getting like real details
I tell you
about
what,
stuff. You know,
being in Southern California, I have a hankering for artichokes.
I love artichokes. I love
Loads of
artichokes.
fiber in that. It's great stuff.
Yeah, give us. Do we have websites here? Because we got to go to
Yes,
a break.
we gotta go to
so
the
let's
break.
go to a. What's your website and how they can find your cafes here? John?
Lovebirdscafe.com.
Okay, lovebirdscafe.com and
Zendegi.com, and that's ZENDEGII.com.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. And we'll be posting it on our Facebook, I'm sure. So you can find it on our Facebook if you you missed it, or you can just rerun it like 10 times when you're watching our podcast, right?
Yeah.
We're LATalkLive.com. This is Let's Do Lunch with Chef Richard
And we'll
Petty.
be right back with our cooking segment. In our cooking segment, we're going to do some Asian cooking. We're going to demonstrate why what we pretty much just talked about, the difference between Asian culture and American culture. And we're going to do a soba noodle and tofu salad.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Let's
with our
do
cooking
lunch.
segment. And where can they call in?
The call-in number, real quickly, is 323-247-7443. Again, this is Let's Do Lunch on LA Talk Live with Chef Richard Petty. My name is Britt Prentice, and we are...
More Than Just Talk.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And that you know. See, that's every tribalist a boy. And that you know. You keep on giving so. You keep on rocking on. So the older head fight against the younger head. And the younger head got to survive, I would say. All the fittest have a fittest shall survive in this truth, man. So don't you fight among your brother nor your sister. No, not at all. The tribalist a boy. See, that's every tribalist a boy. See, that's every tribalist a boy. So you fight against your brother, so you fight against yourself. So you fight against your sister, so you fight against yourself. Behold, I speak to the congregation. Prophecy a fulfill ya.
Be still how we priests and false prophets and traitors and all that shall live. Come we tell them this time I
This last in praises.
every time.
And if you never know, you should know.
Everything that I say, I've seen many situations. I had to avoid their illusions. Now getting caught in their confusion. Escaping this mental invasion. I've seen many situations. I had to avoid their illusions. Now getting caught in their confusion. Rest a man escape this invasion. Seems as if you're right, so why should I fight? Just to prove a point at this time. I see that there is pride behind all this might. Cause I search to see what's wrong from what's right.
Hey, welcome back. We're at the cooking segment here, and Chef, what are we making again? We got noodles in the pot.
Yes,
we got all
we're
sorts
making
of
the
stuff
soba noodles, and on the noodles, they're buckwheat noodles. And you know, like with your company, Jamera, we're talking about sodium, for instance. And when we make soba, when we're cooking Japanese noodles, in Italian noodles, with Italian spaghetti and pastas, we salt. But with Japanese noodles, we don't put salt in there. You know, that's another reason, you know, they have less hypertension and things like that.
But they use, for salt instead, you were telling me before the show, they use stuff like soy sauce.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you still get that kind of like...
Yes.
Yeah.
And
instead of it's like naturally things that are salty or have a certain flavor instead of artificially dumping in salt.
Exactly.
Which is my culture. We're just okay.
So and with soba noodles, we only want to give them like 3 minutes. In the meantime, we got some tofu here. We got the tofu going there.
Oh, that's the tofu. We're gonna.
Yes, we're gonna
grill some tofu.
Yeah,
huh?
we're just gonna put a little color on the tofu.
And what other stuff do we have
here? And then here we got our dressing for our salad. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We got
Chef, you want
oil.
me to turn that for you?
Yeah, you can turn it. It still needs some time.
Yeah.
It still needs some time. I got a little oil, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce,
yeah,
and a little minced ginger.
Ginger.
In there.
No Marianne in here today.
And some honey. Got a little honey.
I always like ginger better. I'm sorry. Everybody like Marianne better. I like ginger better.
Got some honey, and we're just going to whisk that around and make a light dressing there.
And look at that.
It's really fast. You can do this really quick at home.
Yeah.
That still need a little more time, I think. But and then our noodles are ready. Normally
that was fast.
Yeah.
Woo.
Normally I'll have a
splashing me.
Yeah. We can just take them and put them right in there.
Oh.
Hot. Yeah. You can take them right in there.
Look at that.
Put them right in there.
So
hot.
good.
Okay. Just one more.
We're doing this. This is actual time. We've done this in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we missed a little bit there.
Yeah, we missed a little bit. That's okay.
All right.
Like Julia Child would say,
every cook
happens,
makes a mess, right?
Stuff happens. No, I'm going to take some raw shiitakes and put them in there.
That's mushrooms, right?
Yeah, shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Some
He's
people
trying
don't know
to
what
throw me
shiitake
off.
is, right?
He's trying to throw me off.
See?
Okay. Yeah, that's some of the fibers we're talking about right there. Okay, and our tofu is almost ready. Okay, so we just take some tofu. I need a slotted spoon because we don't want that oil.
Yeah,
and
that's
we're just gonna take the slotted and get that
now, what
in
kind
there.
of cooking oil did you use for that tofu?
For this, I use just regular vegetable oil.
Regular vegetable
just
oil.
Straight vegetable oil.
Okay.
And we got some color on the tofu.
Okay.
Got everything turned off.
All right.
Okay. Got everything turned off.
That was like
lightning fast, right?
Yeah, man. It felt like 10 seconds. Look at that.
I'm just going to mix that around a little bit. Now, here we have some cilantro. Cilantro, because we're going to need some of that for flavor.
Yeah.
And we got some sliced scallions here.
Okay.
Okay, that's just a basic.
Scallions are in the onion family, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Is that how you do it over there at the Lovebird?
Yes,
at the college?
Yeah.
At the college?
So I just want to taste.
It's an Italian station where we
yeah.
make the dishes to your order.
Oh wow! Now what kind of fare is it there? What kind of cuisine?
We got a station that's Asian.
Asian.
Then a Mexican station.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got a sandwiches and salads.
Okay, and that's at the school, right? At the West Cafe.
Yes. And then we got a pizza. We got an Italian station where you order a pasta dish. We make it right there, like primavera or what have you.
Right. And what about in Pasadena?
In
What do
Pasadena,
you have?
Really a deli bakery or a
Deli
scratch
bakery.
We make over 110 items a day.
Oh, okay.
Finished to order. So maybe a deli bakery.
Okay, and this is pretty fresh, huh, Dan?
This stuff, their stuff is delicious. This stuff, it looks perfect. This looks like it's the right way to make a meal.
Now, it's a little hot. Normally, I mean, we're on live TV, but actually I would chill this down and serve it chilled. Okay? But you can have it like this as well. You go to the noodle store, you can actually do it like, some of the noodle stores that are popping up all over.
Yummy.
Okay, so that's.
We still got 5 minutes,
so let's talk about a little more about your company, Zenigate.
Yeah. Well, we're about 4 years older. It's a couple of pretty geeky guys. We got our PhDs in chemistry at I can remember that.
Yes.
At Harvard of all places.
Yes.
But so we're using a lot of that science that we got just to be systematic and to be smart about stuff. And in London we have bars a little bit bigger than this, but we're serving smoothies and the products that John talked about. We try to keep everything fresh. Try to keep it raw so it preserves all these nutrients, just like what you're doing here. If you cook it, you do it flash and
Yeah,
you
this
keep
flash
everything
cooking,
whole and
keep everything
and it's
whole,
good.
yes.
It's more filling that way. You know, you keep the fats down. One of the things we've learned a lot about is that if you're going to have something that's sweet like a smoothie, it's best if it comes with those other whole ingredients.
Yeah, the natural, the natural sugars,
that's right.
residual sugars.
Because I know obesity is a big issue in America, and,
Yes.
and it's becoming a big issue in England, and so we try to be smart about all that stuff, and those are the kind of products we.
Exactly. Yeah. And John, where can they find your store?
Yes, let's
again?
give everybody's websites one more time before we
we're
we
at
go.
the main cafe is at Colorado on Lake,
Move over just a little bit.
just
get in
east of Lake, in corner of Colorado on Lake in Pasadena. We have one on Walnut on Lake and one on opening on Raymond. And our website is lovebirdscafe.com.
Okay, lovebirdscafe.com. All right.
Yeah,
and how can they find you and your products and things like that?
Well, right now the place in California to find it is at West LA.
Okay, so you can find that at the
West
college
LA,
location.
yeah, and then soon, within next week and a half, we're gonna have it at the main cafe, all the Lovebirds as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
All right.
Well, when you're visiting London, you come by one of our shops too.
Oh, okay.
So look at us. Zendegy.com.
International.
Yeah, that's right.
International.
And spell it one more time, please.
ZEN, like Zen.
Zen.
Deggy, DEGII.com.
DEGII. Zen.
Deggy.com.
.com. Okay. And give us catchy ads one more time, Vincent.
Catchy ads. The website is www.catchy. CATCHY.
That's right.
ADZ.com. And I just want to say, we're in Santa Monica, we're in Culver City, we're in downtown LA, we're in Hancock Park, we're expanding, and look us up.
Wow,
All
that's
right.
great.
All right.
That's great. All right. Well, I don't need that mic.
I
I
don't
got a
need that
mic.
mic.
I got a lavalier.
Well,
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming.
we want to thank you for introducing us to your listeners as well.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
absolutely. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
coming.
much.
John, Dan, Vincent, thank you so much for having some lunch with us. And let's do lunch
Thank you,
with
Chef.
Chef Richard
You're
Petty.
very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. All right. Nice job with the food. Thank you.
Yep, and we're going to have some lunch. So why don't you guys have some lunch, too?
And don't forget to go by our website.
That's right.
BeyondSoulFood.com.
Oh, get the book, right?
Get the book.
Beyond Soul Food.
And we're going to be at South Restaurant in
South.
Santa Monica for the Meanwhile at
That's
Cafe
in Wilshire,
Du
right?
Monde, yes.
So Wilshire, South Restaurant, like north, south, east, west. South
Yeah.
Restaurant. We're going to be there what day?
Monday.
This
the
Monday.
18th.
Oh, the 18th.
6:30.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
day after St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, you can
Yes.
go by my Facebook, Facebook/Chef Richard Petty. We have a big advertising right there to get all the extra information. The tickets are $25. We see you guys back here next week. We're going to have a really great show next week. We have a pickling expert. Her name is Christy.
Oh, right. I love me some pickles.
So
I
we're
like
going to be
pickles.
pickling all type of things next week. So
You had your best show today.
yes,
That's
we
right.
did.
Our best show.
So, all right, everybody.
Bye, thank you
next
so
time.
much.
See you next week.
We're more than
Thank
just
you
talk. Let's do lunch with Chef Richard Petty.
on LATalkLive.com. See you
right.
next week, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
Where do Dr. Fide and the Beta like a spirit, we left them feel later. We keep going on and on and on. Pull them body a wood just like China.
So make them know we got a shooting gallery. Killing is fun and we no need not a salary. Full of body armor so nobody can't follow it. And we no owe no apology. Well,
I did more kinds of war crimes, more times than in war times. We wait for 4 times. You know it's sad, man, that I'm such a madman, bad man. But the boom, you never had.